What's up, guys? This is Steven here, back at it again with an amazing video for y'all. This one I want to talk about group dynamics and kind of power dynamics, okay? And a little bit about like swagger and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different points and isolations or extremes you can go this to. And I would say one extreme is perfectly being okay with yourself and being alone, because truly confident person can be judged by a group and not fail, and that's kind of like almost like true confidence, because that means like nobody can push you around. Like all the external pressure in the world like couldn't change your mind. And that's kind of what I was talking about in the other videos. Like, you know, that says some people are, you know, they're willing to die for what they stand. And I say that's a really key component, because once you start disrupting power dynamics, people, there's going to be a lot of external pressure. And if you're not willing to die by what you stand or what you say, and of course people make mistakes, so you can always, you can apologize if you truly made a mistake. But in order to be confident, you have to be okay with people not liking you or disagreeing, right? And I also want to add, like, a lot of it to take to change power dynamics. Sometimes, a lot of high energy can be used, right? It's like, someone's trying to direct a crowd and stuff like that. It can take up a lot of energy. And I'll say, if someone is trying to do that to you, some good personal tips is they usually can't keep up that energy. Now, of course they can, right? To a certain extent. They can't keep it up forever, right? No one can be on high energy 24/7. You need sleep. You need a bunch of stuff. You need a bunch of stuff, right? Now, people can push it really far. I personally have done that. But in the end, they have to step back. So, yeah, that's kind of like key takeaway. Like, if you ever see someone trying to like make you do something or stuff like that, that energy is not sustainable. And yeah, so you can also, go like, you can be like a little bit more quiet. Like when someone's doing that, you can be quiet and just let them go through those emotions, and you're just letting them kind of burn through all the energy. And yeah, because once you do that, once they start to crash, then that's when you can start to shine. Because they burn up all their energy. So yeah, that's kind of a good thing to keep in mind. I really want to shoot some videos at like a botanical garden and Stone Mountain. I think those would be cool. It's a kind of a short video. I think there's some really good points. I'll just go over them again. Like, a confident person can be judged, and when someone's trying to change power dynamics, it takes a lot of energy. So sometimes it's better to like let them kind of have their way. Just let that energy burn out. Then that's when you truly shine. There's one more thing I'll add. That's kind of just like in clubs, like when you go clubbing, like if you wanted to get laid, what's the best time to kind of to peak, right? Best time to peak is at the very end. Okay. When everyone's going home. And yeah. And so, you kind of want your energy to go up like that, and not all the way up then down. Because sure, it can work sometimes, but I think there's a higher probability that that you'll get laid doing it the other way. And I feel like that's a better, safer approach to life and vibing with somebody. Sure, like, you can sometimes start off in really high energy, and sometimes that can work for really fast, but for, I guess, majority of people, it's a lot better to pace your energy and slowly build it, right? That's definitely the more typical way. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope helped you out a little bit, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.